Carson Wentz this Sunday. How do you figure this guy? One day he looks like he's got it, next day he doesn't. What do you attribute that to?
I'm going to attribute it to a lot of injuries on that offense right now. I don't know. I really liked Carson Wentz coming out in 20, was it 16? I really liked him a lot, and it's disappointing to see him struggling the way that he is. He has, I think, leads the league with 12 interceptions right now. Obviously, that's way too many. So I just think it's a systemic problem more so than it is a Carson Wentz problem. But they're going to have to evaluate it and see if he has real issues, and if and if they might have to decide to go in another direction.
Wow. Well, you hear that all the time. You think picking a franchise quarterback when he's there for you, you think that would be an easy job to do, but obviously it's not.
It's really not. It is really, really not. I mean, think about this. Let's just talk about Josh Allen for a minute, who came out in 2018, the same year that Baker Mayfield came out. I went to the Senior Bowl that year, watched him there. He had an arm that was a little bit like a wild stallion. He would throw it, and the ball didn't know where it was going. Josh didn't know where it was going. The receiver didn't know where it was going at times. But he had a lot of talent and ability, and there was something I really liked about him. I talked to a lot of people about him, including some quarterback gurus that felt he could improve his accuracy. A lot of people did not like him at all. The analytics people graded him worst in the class, and he's doing very nicely right now. It's really hard to try to figure out how these quarterbacks are going to be and how they project into the NFL.
And you said one of the problems is the injuries that the Eagles have had. One player, tight end Zach Ertz, could return on Sunday. He hasn't played since week 6 with an ankle injury, but that adds more to Wentz's arsenal if he's able to play at full go.
Absolutely. I mean, a quarterback in many cases is only as good as the talent around him. I mean, if you take Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt away from Baker Mayfield, Baker's probably not Baker. So, Carson Wentz has not had a full complement of weapons around him, including his running back just got back last week. As you mentioned, Zach Ertz has been out. They have issues on the offensive line. I mean, you can't expect a quarterback to work miracles, and I think people don't take those things into account enough.
How about the defense of the Eagles?
Well, one thing that they do well is they can pressure the quarterback. Okay, so that is going to be something that they're going to try to do this weekend. They are going to try to pressure Baker Mayfield and rattle him a little bit and get him off of his game. What we don't know yet is what the weather is going to be like, because it's a little bit too early to determine if this is going to be the third straight weather game right there at First Energy. But these guys are going to try to get in there and disrupt Baker Mayfield a little bit and do some of the things that other defenses have done to him. And you can see the numbers there. I can't see the numbers there, but you can. They've got 10 takeaways. Again, they're sixth in pass defense. And one of the best things that they do is get a little bit of pressure. And that's what Baker Mayfield has to show that he can hold up against.
Well, I'm wondering